Mr. Hargrave here, and I want to help you either unlock Apocalypse or tank Apocalypse. Take your little Apocalypse and turn it into a big Apocalypse as soon as possible, giving you as many tips and tricks and exploits along the way as I can. I will be unlocking more stars, both yellow and red, on my Apocalypse in this video. I'm not even sure how many because I'm right in the middle of kind of doing an exploit of sorts to take my Apocalypse to the next level. So that we're going to be showing in this video. But I just want to give you a few tips if you're watching this and you don't even have Apocalypse yet, how I was able to unlock the full Apocalypse as fast as possible, spending the least amount of money possible. I actually don't think really any money was spent here short of maybe $10 to $20 for various Scourge things. Like I think I bought maybe a star on Gambit at one point, and I don't really know how much that factors into the whole thing. But full disclosure, maybe a few dollars were spent, but not hundreds, not thousands of dollars. And I am very much on track to unlock the full Apocalypse. We're very close to it in this video. Like I said, I'm in the middle of it. I don't know how much it's going to pan out. Getting back to my point, the first thing you're going to need to do if you want to unlock Apocalypse the fastest without any real money spent, right, is you're going to only have to spend your tier 16 and tier 17 gear on the Horseman teams. What teams are we talking about? We're talking about Death Seed, Unlimited X-Men, Gamma, and, oh, sorry, I did that in the wrong, Darkhold, and Death Seed, right? Plus, you got these 3 extra ones up here, Weaver, Kestrel, and Deathpool. You got to take all of your tier 16 and tier 17 gear and put them on in, especially your tier 17 gear. Your tier 16 gear, you can be a little looser with, especially your skill and tech gear. There's not very much skill or tech going on here at all. I think the only one's Kestrel. I think other than Kestrel, there's no skill or tech involved in this at all. So you can do whatever you want with that gear, but your mutant gear, your bio gear, and especially your mutant gear. Did I say that twice? Your mystic, your bio, and especially your mutant. That's what I meant to say. Your mutant gear. Don't spend that anywhere. You just got Firestar. Great. Don't put any tier 16 or 17. Orange gear, not so bad. You can farm through that. You'll get that. But the 16s and 17s, I see a lot of people getting real loose. And actually be careful with the 16s too, because you'll run out of catalysts is what you'll do. And if you're on the track to get Apocalypse and you want to get them fast, then you're really going to have to watch out for that. The other thing that has helped me get this, and this isn't going to work for everybody. By the definition of what I'm about to tell you, this isn't going to work for everybody. Get into the top 1% of these events. That's horrible advice, but it really helps because the real bottleneck isn't the gear 16. It isn't the gear 17. It's going to be the Isotope 8 level 5. Now they are going to get more, they're going to loosen up on this Isotope level 5 as time goes on. But the way that I have been able to get so many characters at level 5 Isotope 8 without any money spent on that is getting into the top 1% of these events. It's the biggest factor that's going to get you there. I basically had to do it for an entire year. For the entire year of the Age of Apocalypse, I have been in the top 1% for every single event, always making sure that I'm getting the Isotope 8 level 5 whenever it's available. And usually this comes down to coring a little extra, paying a little extra attention, blitzing extra, whatever the activity may be to get into that top 1%. That's what I've been doing consistently for like a year now. So that's the main exploit or trick going on here. But I do understand that is going to be, you're going to be limited by your resources, by your hoarding abilities. I don't know. There's a lot of stuff that'll keep you out of the top 1% of these events. But if you see it's possible to get in the top 1%, then if you want to get Apocalypse fast, you're going to have to push for it. Speaking of Isotope 8, level 4, and level 5, you can only put it on Apocalypse Horseman teams. Darkhold, Unlimited X-Men, Gamma, Death Seed, and the extra 3 there, Kestrel, Deathpool, and Weaver, right? So only your 4 and especially your 5s. 4 is a little looser. You know, you can mess around a little bit. You can put Isotope 8 level 4 on Kang, but if you want to get Apocalypse fast, you got to do it. And when we're talking about gear, when we're talking about Isotope 8 level 5, you want to do this in order. So start with your Darkhold, then go to your Unlimited X-Men, then your Gamma, then your Death Seed, and then the extra 3 characters. And if you need to jump around a little bit, that's okay. I know there's going to be guys down in the comments. They'll be like, well, I only have this. I'm like, yeah, if you want to jump around a little bit. But you want to concentrate on finishing these teams out because there's rewards. And that's the main exploit. And that's what I'm going to be showing in this video next. Is because I've done these in order, you're going to see how much faster I'm going to jump ahead now. If I had done these out of order, if I had taken Weaver, Kestrel, and Deathpool to Isotope 8 level 5 before these other characters, I would have really screwed myself up. Plus, you want to make sure that you are aware that Morgan Le Fay's a controller, Rogue's a protector. You have Red Hulk is a, what is Red Hulk? Now that I'm talking about it, I don't know it off the top of my head. I'm pulling him up over here. He's a brawler, and Archangel's a blaster. And when you complete their sections, when you complete their sagas, you get a full set of their gear. So you get a full set of controller, you get a full set of protector, full set of brawler, full set of blaster, and you can instantly apply that to one of your characters. So make sure that when you're doing Darkhold, Unlimited X-Men, that you're keeping out one of those classes. So that can give you a big boost as well. If you spend your Isotope 8 level 5 and max out like all the protectors first, and then you get a full set of Protector Isotope 8 when you do Rogue, you won't get any benefit towards getting Apocalypse faster. And I'm going to show you that technique as well. I've actually held back, Phantomix. I believe it was Phantomix that I held back. And so I'm going to be applying, because the last section that I needed to do was Archangel, and he's going to give me a full set of Blaster Isotope 8, which I'm going to instantly be able to apply. Actually, it was Sunfire that I held back. So I'm going to be able to instantly apply that to Sunfire, finishing off my Unlimited X-Men. I already have my Gamma done. I have my Darkhold done. And then all the Isotope 8 level 5 that I'm going to need is on Death Seed. But because I've done these in order, I'm now going to be able to get some bonus level 5 Isotope 8. And I might be able to finish off my Death Seed, complete that section as well in this video. And then I might, maybe, I really don't know about this one, I might have enough Isotope 8 level 5 to actually finish off all of these extra characters and then unlock the full Apocalypse. I don't know. We're going to see how good this exploit is. This is the best way to do this. I followed all of the standard, best practices in leveling up my characters, applying my gear. So let's see how it pays off. So here is what I mean by do each one in order, and here's the benefit you get from it. So when you finish the Pestilence Saga, when you finish the Famine Saga, when you finish the War Saga, what you get is, let's go ahead and show it here. This is, most of it comes from the final node. What you're going to get are completed Isotope 8 level 5 crystals. Like I said, for Archangel, it's going to be Blaster. So you get a full set of Blaster. You can take one Blaster up to Isotope 8 level 5. Plus, you get 2.5 million Isotope 8 level 5 ions, which lets you take, it's like 1.5 more characters up to Isotope 8 level 5. So it's a ton of Isotope 8 level 5 when you finally beat one of these out. And that's why you want to do them in order, because that'll help you jump the next team up by like 2 characters. And you don't get that if you spread it all out. If you spread it all out or do them out of order, and I think you can actually do them out of order. So you can do Pestilence and War, and they don't have the only, well, you might want to do them in order though, because when it comes to the final saga, when it comes to Apocalypse, that's when it has to all be in order. Because you go Darkhold, Unlimited X-Men, Gamma, Death Seed. So if you do jump the order, it'll come back to bite you when you do this. And we'll show you that, though. We're jumping ahead, though. So the first thing we need to do is, I just got tier 17 on Psylocke. I beat this campaign very easily. I set it on auto and walked away. My Death Seed at this point is way overpowered for this content. So we're going to go ahead and beat the last node here. And then I'm going to show you how I apply this Isotope 8 level 5 and what that gets me, since I have done things using best practices, and what that can do for your roster if you follow this path yourself. All right, let's go. Final chapter on Apocalyptic. I'm going to use my Death Seed here, which, like I said, when this came out, we only had level 90. And now I think my Archangel's level 95. Like, everybody is just over leveled, bigger than they need to be. Tier 4's maxed out. Like, there's no challenge to this. That's the good news. Once you do get to the end of this thing, as long as, you know, you've been kind of doing everything you should be doing, as long as your characters have met the requirements, then you will be able to beat the stage. None of these are so hard that you're not able to beat the stage. And if you are having a problem with it at this point, you can just take your characters up to level 95 and then you won't have a problem with it. Let me go ahead and hit an ability block over there on Brawn. Not that it really matters. We're kind of pretending that this is content when it isn't, but what are you going to do? It's necessary because I got to beat it before I can show you what happens. I could just fast forward through it, but I'll show you the last node at least. There's not going to be much of this going on. It's not going to take very long at all. Because Death Seed is really, really good, even outside of raids. On player versus enemy content, Death Seed is phenomenal. Disappointed that we're not going to really be able to use it too much on the upcoming Nova trial. Although, you will be able to use it on that first node that has no restrictions. And it's probably going to be one of the better teams to use on that first node. It's just use Death Seed, yeah. Death Seed will take care of it. So here's probably the hardest part, where you got like 3 of the empowered characters. Or not empowered characters, horseman characters. I'm going to go after Rogue. Rogue has always been kind of the most dangerous. Better to focus down Red Hulk. Oh, just killed Rogue outright. She's out of there. I am just going to, I don't want to hit Red Hulk until I have him like ability blocked. Here we go. We can ability block him there, but I'm going to wait just a moment, because he's about to take his turn, so I won't get the most out of that. I hope I don't trigger. You know, even if I trigger him, it's not going to... Oh, my God. He's so weak. You're so weak, Red Hulk. No, he's not going to make it. We have no risk of triggering him. All right, that's it. And now we get all of these. Sweet, sweet Isotope 8. Let me show you how that's going to be applied now. So there it is. There's my rewards. And I did plan for this. So I did hold back a blaster from my Unlimited X-Men. And yes, now that I've beaten that, I'm able to go over to Apocalyptic difficulty for Apocalypse. And I can actually do the first stage because my Darkhold is complete. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's just show you that right now. I haven't done this. And this is going to give me a 3rd red on Apocalypse. Plus, it's going to get me a bunch of Armory tier 17 orbs. So if my characters... I don't think that matters anymore. I don't think you can get here without having all your team at tier 17. I guess if you don't have the 3 extra characters, that's okay. You want a tier 17, Kestrel, Deathpool, and Spiderweaver last, because if you're missing those pieces, you might be able to get them right here. Plus, I'm going to get 500,000 more level 5 ions, and that's really going to help out. This is why you do it in order. This is what I wanted to demonstrate. All right, let's go, and we're going to do this with Darkhold. Let me load up a good formation of this. All right, we got the Darkhold loaded up, and let's go. Let's beat this. And it's just 1 node, so these are going to be really fast. Thanks for the subscription. Yeah, I'm really excited to see. I think there might be enough Isotope 8 level 5 that we can go all the way. We might even have some left over, and then we can stick level 5 Isotope 8 on Kang. I can show you a few characters I've taken to Isotope 8 level 4 that aren't part of Apocalypse as well. So we can kind of talk about what's going to happen next, because there is some interesting stuff there. I'm going to go with the Deflex, and I want to get rid of Emma. There's so many characters I want to get rid of on the board right now. It's a nasty level. Once again, we're over leveled for this content, so we shouldn't have a problem. But we will see. I want to get rid of Emma first. Oh, I also want to get rid of Mr. Sinister. I want to get rid of Hela. I want to get rid of Zombie Iron Man. There's so many characters I need dead. I'm going to hit everybody with the basic here. All right, we got rid of Hela. That's good. And let's stun Mr. Sinister. I don't want to... If he clones Morgan Le Fay, that would bum me out. So I don't want that to happen. That would make me sad. Oh, damn it. All right, he did... The stun worked, and then Phyla-Vell removed buffs. I almost negated that on myself. It's a pretty nasty node. All right, I'm going to remove some turn bar from Zombie Iron Man, start working on him, because his bleeds are just going to... His ability to make my team attack each other is actually more devastating than the characters attacking me at this point. We have a Doctor Strange Heartless Ultimate. I'm going to go for it. That lined up pretty well. I got a lot of kills out of that. Zombie Iron Man is almost dead. We'll go with the basic. And he's out of there. We'll go for Lady Deathstrike. I could probably just hit auto on this and win, but I don't know. We'll pretend that it's content. That's fun, right? Go over here on Madeline Pryor. Big ultimate from Agatha. I want to start working on this Phyla-Vell because she's about to throw all the debuffs back at me. Yeah, there she cleared them. She was ahead of me. All right, I'm going to go for a Madeline Pryor. I think she's probably the most dangerous target on the board right now. That's going to shut her down very, very well, though. Go with that basic from Doctor Strange Heartless just to get the area attack. Let's kill Strife before his turn. And what do I have here? We'll go for the Phyla-Vell. There's really nothing to worry about right now. I'm actually going to go ahead and hit auto on this because this is not anything to worry about whatsoever. Actually, I should auto basic is what I should do. And say, whoa, we lost Wong. What the hell happened? That was brutal. Oh, Mystique. She made my characters attack Wong. I do believe I'm going to have to beat all these with a fully healthy team at the end of them. I think that matters. I don't know. I guess we'll find out if that matters or not. I know that mattered for the other difficulty levels. I don't know if it matters for the final difficulty level. If that's what gets you the full Apocalypse unlock is beating everything on all the stars. I don't know. All right, we got a Emma over here that we got to get rid of before she clears everything. So let me go after her. I will start with the special from Morgan Le Fay. Remove that turn bar. And then ultimate over here. Throwing down some ability block. And let's go ahead and ultimate with Doctor Strange Heartless. That should really just about do it. Yeah, there's not much left now. Only bummer is that Wong died, but I'm sure if I replay this, I can get him back. I can get through this with him being alive. That's not going to be a problem. Get rid of Mr. Sinister before he can clone. And we're back to auto. Okay, easy enough. Destroy, Darkhold, destroy. And then let's see if that matters at all. I don't know. We'll see if that matters in the end, whether we need to have 3 medals on this or not, or what the deal is with that. Whoa, we lost Doctor Strange too. Oh my God. It's that zombie Iron Man. What a bastard. So I might need a couple of plays of this before I can get 3 medals on it. Well, that's fun. At least there's something to do. I'm here for it. I don't have a problem with that at all. Die, Adam Warlock, die! All right, that's it. All right, one medal. One measly medal. But I was still able to get all the goodies. So we got 3 red stars on Apocalypse now. We got a bunch of Isotope 8 level 5. Definitely want to do this in order. Can't stress it enough. We'll hold off on that for a second. Okay, so now the next mission's locked. If I didn't do this in order, then I would be stuck here. And I wouldn't have this 500,000 Isotope 8 level 5 that I'd be able to get today. And here's why I'm going to be able to do it today. Let me collect this stupid orb. So what I did is I knew that I would be getting, here we can go ahead and put that, we can put that 3rd red star on Apocalypse. So there's another bonus I get. My Apocalypse gets stronger right this minute. Now I knew that I would be doing this, so I held back a blaster because I knew I was going to get a full set of blaster Isotope 8 when I finished out the Death Seed portion. So my unlimited X-Men are done except for Sunfire, but I have a full set of level 5 blaster crystals. Now the other cool thing is because I have him at level 4, I will now get a full set. When I apply this level 5 crystal, I will now get the level 4 crystal back. So I'll have a full set of level 4 crystals that I can go put on a level 3 character for free. Any other blaster in my roster that I have, if I had Kang sitting there, I think I've already taken him up to 4, or Icarus, I could instantly put Isotope 8 level 4 on them for free. So that's really cool. Maybe I'll even find one of those I can do. But yeah, it definitely has a waterfall effect. Absolutely correct, chat. All right, so let's go ahead and equip that. You do have to have the isotopes for the final level, the final blue level. The middle crystal you still have to spend for. But these crystals cost nothing to put on either. So these are entirely free. And then I will need to spend 825 isotopes to upgrade him to level 5. So there is a cost associated there. But then he's all set. And now my unlimited X-Men are ready to go. And let's see, who would get... Let's look at my blasters. So if I look at the leading blasters in the game, if for Isotope 8 Blue level 4, you get extra health and focus. Those are some of the biggest advantages you get from it, and that can be pretty great. So you want to put it on characters that need that extra focus right now, or that you can do something with that extra health. So yeah, I've already done Icarus. I would totally suggest taking Icarus up to level 4. If you didn't have Kestrel, you could raise her up to level 4. There's a lot of good options here. Ultron, I've already done him though. Pretty solid. Yeah, I don't know who I would actually even put that on. Yeah, you know what? I'll probably just save it for Nova. Quite honestly, Nova's coming. As soon as I get Nova, I'll have a full set of blue Isotope 8 level 4 crystals. I can just throw that right on him for free. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. That's absolutely the character that I want to use that on. All right, let's go ahead and do the next epic campaign here and get some more level 5 Isotope 8 and see how far we can get in this because we did it using the best practices. So let's go. Now we have unlimited X-Men. Load up a good formation on them and let's get cracking. Yeah, and don't rush it. If you don't have a good blaster, I wouldn't put that on any other character. Just wait. The best characters in the game haven't been released yet. Archangel, I am filming a video for YouTube. Oh my God, dude. That it was like maybe one of the most disruptive things you could have done, my man. I'm not going to stop and cover that right now. And you've literally now tempted my entire audience to go look at that instead of my content. Thank you so much for that. You're a friend. No, I'm just being a dick. Thank you for the update there. Apparently, Archangel wants us all to know that we've updated the fucking Nova unlock score. I don't know, man. All right, I am going to shut down Captain Sam over here. I don't know, Captain Sam, or do I want to keep that Weaver controlled? I think I want to keep that Weaver controlled. You know, it's gonna be even worse. Okay, thank you. It's a lower score needed. That was gonna be my next question. Is like, did he come in here to say that, and then like it's a higher score needed? Like they fucking. Great news. Derailed my thought train entirely. Thank you. All right, so we're going to get rid of this Weaver here. We're going to come in with Archangel. Can't you see I'm unlocking Big Apocalypse? Okay? I spend like $10 a month and I'm unlocking Big Apocalypse before you. Am I wrong? Do you have Big Apocalypse yet, Archangel? Come back when you do. All right, we're going to go ahead and put a stun on Squirrel Girl. And just continue to beat this. I think this is way easier than the Darkhold one. I don't think we're going to lose anybody on this. Let's keep Squirrel Girl controlled if we can. I want to get rid of her. Now we have a Kestrel down on the board, but I don't think she's going to be a big deal. We're pretty much done. I think Kestrel's our largest threat, so we'll go after her. I wonder what made him decide to make Nova easier to get. I guess that's nice. Does that mean the Scourge is going to be really, really tough? I think that means that the Scourge is going to be really unpleasant. That's how I'm going to take that. But look, we're finishing up last year's business. Before I go get Nova, before I go start a whole new thing, before I start thinking about Super Scroll, I want to get full Apocalypse. I want to finish what I started. Okay, that's why I'm doing it. Because I started doing this, so I'm going to finish doing this. And then I'll do something else. But right now, I want to finish doing this and hopefully finish it today. That would be great. I would feel really on track if I could get this done before Nova hits the game. All right, here we go. And more free blue Isotope 8 level 5 and plus 3 medals on it. So there you go. First try on that one. Now, this is going to get me another star on Apocalypse because I did my Gamma before anything else. Now I'm able to put another star on Apocalypse as well, plus get an additional 500,000 blue Isotope 8 level 5, which is going to put us up to 4 million on this. I might be able to finish I think I actually am going to be able to finish my Death Seed. I'm pretty excited about that. What I don't know is if I'm going to be able to finish the 3 additional characters. I don't know if I'll quite have that. If I don't have it now, I'll have it when our current set of events finishes. And then I'll have full Apocalypse. All right, so let's go. Let's take this down with Gamma. Gamma is pretty OP. I don't think I'm really going to have too much of a problem here. Let me load in a good formation and let's go. I'm pretty happy about this. This worked out. My timeline on this, I think it's pretty good. You'll have to let me know in the comments if this is fast or not comparatively. I know a lot of the big, Krakens and whales out there had this guy first day, but I'm pretty happy about my pace on this. I'm going to go single target on Valkyrie. I just kind of want to take her out. If she procs the buffs, I can just reload and not deal with it. I don't think she procced the buffs. Nope, so we're good to go. But I could have just reloaded it if she did. That would be my advice, is to do that. I wouldn't, keep that run. If you want to get 3 medals. And once again, I don't even know if that's important. It might be, it might not be. I kind of feel like you do have to have 3 medals on all of them to get like the best Apocalypse. I don't know. I am going to go after Mighty Thor. And Mighty Thor is actually a great character. I want to get rid of her. I'm going to throw up some taunt. And I am going to steal some buffs here with Brawn. let's... Oh, good Lord. I'm going to stun Icarus. I got two big targets here. I want to take out Icarus and I want to take out Beast. And I'm not sure which one to go after. I think my chat is literally asking me, and then my game glitches out. All right, so I'm going to have to reload that. And we have recovered from the crash, and we are right back where we left off. I have hit the Red Hulk Ultimate. I have pretty much cleared out this wave. I'm hoping that She-Hulk is going to survive that. Oh my God, she's close to dead. We might have to replay this to get the extra stars on it. I'm going to go after... Phoenix? I can't tell who is at higher health right now. I'm going to get rid of Icarus, get rid of Beast. Thankfully, that didn't hit She-Hulk. She's the only one I'm really worried about. I'm going to get rid of the Silver Surfer now. I think those bleeds are going to get rid of Phoenix, hopefully. All right, I'll just get rid of her. I don't want to chance it. I think the bleeds would have done it, and I think we'll get through here with She-Hulk. Okay, we got the 3 medals, and we've cleared out Gamma. Now let's see if we can actually get Isotope level 5 on Death Seed. Here's where it's really going to start paying off. Doing these in order. This is where I wasn't certain if we were going to make it or not. But I think we're going to have enough to do Death Seed. It's going to be those extra 3 characters. So this is going to get me a 4th red on Apocalypse. It's going to get me 5 million more, or I'm sorry, 500,000 more Isotope 8 level 5. So there's a lot of good reasons to do these in order. That information was absolutely correct. That came out, a few months ago. Everyone was talking about this. I just wanted to reiterate it. I wanted to say it again. For anyone that's going after Apocalypse, you want to do this in order, and this is exactly why. This is why you want to do it. So that when you get up to the part where you need to do, when you've finally gotten all your level 17s, tier 17s on Death Seed, you can go throw Isotope 8 level 5 on all of them. I was thinking that I might switch him over to a striker, but I think I'm just going to keep him skirmisher. I'm locking that choice in. Eventually one day we're going to be able to switch around Isotope 8 level 5s. Not today. I'm going to have to live with this choice for a long time. But if Magneto can't blind, then Magneto isn't worth anything, right? That's my standpoint on it. So I need the extra focus. Here we go. I probably would have debated this for like a couple of days if I wasn't doing this on stream, but I'm going to lock it in. I've had no issues with my Death Seed up until this point, so I'm going to keep them. We're going to go with it. And yes, I do have enough to do Psylocke. So we can do both of them now. Definitely Striker on Psylocke. I love the extra damage is great. That is perfect. And I might have to wait for the current set of events to finish before I can do the extra 3 characters. But we can go do Death Seed. We can go do the Death Seed section. So that is super cool. Here we go. On Apocalyptic Death Seed. And then there are going to be 3 more nodes after this, where you have to have the extra characters leveled up. You have to have Kestrel, Deathpool, and Spider Weaver for these. To even get through them, you got it. I think the next node is only Kestrel, Deathpool, and Spider Weaver. So you have to have all 3 leveled up before you can do this node. That's going to be a hard stop. Even using best practices, that one's going to slow you down a little bit. And you get no Isotope 8 level 5 for beating that one either. This is the last one where you actually get Isotope 8 level 5 on. You don't get a boost on this one. You don't get it from the next node or the node after. So the freebies kind of stop right there until you get up to the last node. And then you will get some more Isotope 8 level 5. You'll get Apocalypse leveled up. And then there is the final node, and that's going to get you the final empowerment on Apocalypse. This is the true Apocalypse here on the final node of it. All right, so let's go ahead and beat out the Death Seed section. Oh, that means there's actually some final story as well, maybe. Okay, that's kind of exciting. I'd like to know about that. All right, let me load up a good formation on Death Seed, and let's have at it. Unless the game crashes. Boy, this BlueStacks does not like this at all. All right, let me go ahead and edit here. And we are back. We are on the Death Seed Apocalyptic Apocalypse Saga. That's right. We're going to get the 4th red on Apocalypse. We're using Death Seed. Death Seed is crazy OP, so I don't expect many issues with this. Got hit by a blinded Omega Red. Not much of a big deal there. Who do I want to shut down with an ability block? Let's shut down Omega Red with an ability block. I definitely don't want to be hit by an Omega Red ultimate at this level. I like the blinded Gambit. That's helping out quite a bit. And time for a ultimate from Nemesis. Beautiful. Cruising right through. Looking forward. I believe I am going to put a 7th red on Archangel. I don't know if that's necessary or not, but it's what I'm going to do. Because I like the idea of a mega powerful Archangel. Like, these teams might go away. The Horseman teams might come and go. Darkhold, Unlimited X-Men, Gamma. These teams we might see leave the meta. But the Horseman team of Apocalypse, Archangel, Morgan Le Fay, Rogue, Red Hulk, that's not going to go anywhere in this game ever. So that's why I'm putting 7 red on all of them. I'm like, they're not going to go anywhere. They're going to be around like indefinitely until the end of the game. That team's going to be valid. It's going to be one of the best teams in the game. I don't know how they would possibly nerf that unless they're going to make a team that's just like kills Apocalypse and his Horsemen instantly on spawn. Like, this team's always going to be useful in some way, shape, or form. All right, I'm going to use the ultimate on Weaver to slow her down and then hopefully take her out quickly before she goes. We always worry when we see a Weaver on the board, but I think this ultimate from Archangel, yep, did the trick, and now she's gone. Now I'm a little worried about Omega Red, but I have another ultimate up with Magneto, so now I don't have to be worried about that Omega Red at all. But I'll hit him with an ability block anyways, and we'll hit auto because this is done. Easy. So yeah, we did a little calculation here during one of the edits when the game crashed, and I don't think we're going to be able to get the Isotope 8 level 5 on the extra 3 characters. I think we're going to be missing Kestrel. And I might be missing that for a couple of weeks. But in a couple of weeks here, I will have fully unlocked Apocalypse. It's about as quick as you can do it. We also figured that $30 I spent on Invaders a couple weeks ago or whatever to get the Invaders Incursion, Isotope 8 level 5, that helped a good deal getting to where I'm at as well. So also worth noting. But you can speed this up a lot. You can get to your 4th red on Apocalypse if you build your teams in the correct order. You can trust me on that. I'm Mr. Heartgrave. Grave diggers, keep digging.
I'm gonna fight them all. A 7-nation army call me back. They're gonna rip it all. Taking that time right behind my back.